Welcome back. Hey, it's a healthy version of a recipe you love. We're going to cook with Brian Doyle. He has Cafe Avalaun. And what are we making today?
Well, I thought it'd be great to make chicken paprikash, but gluten-free, because that's what we are all about at Cafe Avalaun. We're also soy-free and peanut-free. So we're the ultimate restaurant for people with dietary restrictions.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I've eaten there a few times, and the food is fantastic. And when you go there, it's not like all of a sudden you're eating foreign food. It's like great, delicious food that you've enjoyed your whole life, except people who have gluten problems can eat it also.
Yeah. And people that can eat gluten, they come and they enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
So
what are we doing here?
So I'm going to make the spätzle. So this is like a little mini dumpling. And in this bowl, I have some mixtures of different flours, rice flours, potato starch, tapioca starch.
No wheat flours.
Nope. And there's a little bit of nutmeg, some salt. And then to that, I'm going to add egg, and I also have a little bit of coconut yogurt in this. So that's our substitute for like milk. And I'm doing that because then you have the ability to do this in a dairy-free way. So after you make this, you want to let it rest for about 30 minutes. So
Firms up a little bit.
Yeah. So the batter will develop and like kind of get a little bit firm.
Oh yeah.
Once it does, the next step. This is a spätzle maker.
Old time,
So you put
old
the dough
school.
through here, yeah. And it's going to go into this boiling water.
Check this out, folks. This is pretty cool.
And you just put a little bit in here. You don't want to fill it all the way.
That's one thing about Cafe Avalaun. They don't skip anything. They do everything the right way. And I tell you, everything tastes homemade there. You got a great staff, and the people who go there are really loyal followers, aren't they?
Absolutely. And thank you for mentioning the staff, because they are wonderful folks.
Yeah.
And they really care. And we do things, like you would say from scratch, for real.
You said do.
So you're going to let the spätzle kind of simmer for a little bit in the water. And then what I like to do is scoop it out and put it into some ice water. Once it sits in the ice water for a little bit, you can remove it from there, toss it with a little bit of oil, just like you would pasta. And then you can then saute it.
So when you put it in that ice water, it makes it a little firmer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that you would use a scooper like this into some ice water.
Okay, what's the next step?
Then the next step is to saute the spätzle in a little bit of butter or olive oil.
Looks pretty good, too. It's pretty good.
So then you get to get your chicken ready.
Okay, let's
Here's
do it.
chicken paprikash. So
You use bone-in?
yeah, I like a little bit of a bone-in. I think it tastes better that way.
Me too, skin on.
Right?
Always better.
So a little bit of salt and pepper, of course. You could omit the pepper if you like. And then you want to really go liberal on the Hungarian paprika.
I'll tell you, that's another thing you do very nicely there is you use a lot of great spices. And spices really wake things up and give it great flavors.
Okay. And then into the skillet it goes, skin side down first. Of course, you want to do that so that you kind of develop a really nice crust on that skin with the flavors. And you want to season both sides of the chicken.
I'm going to get this one out of the way here for us.
So it's a good idea to do that next. And you're going to let this sear for about 5 minutes. Then you're going to turn it.
That fat side can take a lot of heat.
Yeah, you want to get it, you want to take your time with it. You don't want to rush it. But once you've done that,
Oh, look at that.
you turn it. It's going to have a nice, it'll be more crusty, of course.
Yeah.
Then you can add in some vegetables. I have carrots, onions, and celery. That goes in.
Mirepoix, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
And saute that for a little bit. And then, of course, you add chicken stock. This whole pan then can go into the oven for about 20 minutes or so. And when it comes out, it's going to look like this.
There you go.
Okay?
Okay, let's assemble the dish and show folks what it looks like then.
So it's really simple. You just...
So what time do you guys open?
So we do dinner service now on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And that's 5 to 8 o'clock. And then throughout the week, we're open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah, so I've been in there. People are having coffee. They're having these great homemade cookies. The homemade bakery stuff there is fantastic. You make some great omelet dishes and egg dishes. Their breakfast stuff is really killer. So if you're thinking about trying a new place on Saturday morning or one of those days, you go there. There'll be a bunch of people there, so it'll be happening. But really a creative menu at your place.
And crepes.
Crepes. The
Yeah.
crepes are fantastic too. So this is what it looks like right here.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Gotta try that sauce a little bit, huh? So tell people once more, like this is what makes this healthier than the one we usually
So
eat.
I finished that with, instead of sour cream, I used the coconut yogurt again. So
Good.
it's a dairy-free option, it has a little bit of tang, just like sour cream does.
He's gonna be on our show too. We have a special show coming up on Monday about how to eat a little lighter, a little more healthy, and everything you get at Cafe Avalaun is gonna be like that. They're on, what are you on, Richmond Road?
Yeah, we're right at the corner of Emory and Richmond.
Emory and Richmond. So you can see 480 and 271 no matter which way you turn, but it's sort of that L-shaped area over there.
Right.
And you open at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
right?
we're in the same plaza where Chagrin Valley Beverage Company is. They just opened there not too long ago.
So if you're drinking a lot of wine from that place, you can find him really easy. Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Great to see you.